So Jesse bought a truck, and back. How many trucks do you own to start with?
I don't know, Tristan. How many is there? 20-some? 20? I don't know.
20-something.
20.
Something trucks.
But we don't count trucks like this. So
that's my question. Is you've got like show trucks.
how many?
Like 20 of them.
How many?
So why?
This was a bad investment. Is what this was. This is don't do these. This video can be. We're gonna call out like Brian. What is it, Brian? Brian Semming. So we're gonna call Brian out with all his nice log trucks and his projects. You don't start projects you're not gonna finish like this.
So are we just moving this project from this yard to your yard?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There seems to be a lot of parts missing off of this truck. So.
You don't say.
Yeah.
You know the one part that's missing that I see that's going to be a bit of an issue? Is towing it no big deal. Like I said, as long as it's got front wheels on it, I can grab the back of the frame.
What about the
yeah, that's the issue.
The bungee corded.
We got to make these stay straight while I tow it from back there.
Is this not going to work?
Oh, we'll make this work. We're gonna make it work, but it's gonna require making it work.
Well, there was a nice Ross steering box on it. There was suspension. There was doors. I don't even know where the doors are now.
How long ago did you purchase this?
I at least 20 years ago. Yeah, it's been sitting here for like 20 years. So the whole backstory of this thing is it has a KT in under there's a KT motor sitting under here that runs.
20 years ago? Oh yeah.
Yeah, 20 years ago. So the issue is I think the fuel pump's been robbed off of it. There was a Ross steering box, it's gone now. The wiring, air lines, everything's gutted, so it completely has to be redone. The issue with these old trucks, the cabs get broke up, and this cab really isn't in that good a shape. And I had another.
You don't say.
Yeah. Well, I had another cab, but it got destroyed in the fire. So our goal, we were going to put a different cab on it, and so we either need to. If this project's going to get done, then we either need to finish fixing this cab or get another cab.
So what's this thing have a... Is that a 15 and a 4-speed?
It's a I don't remember if it's a 13 or a 15 and it's got a 4-speed.
The red switch is usually 15.
Yeah.
And then a 4-speed behind that, which that's a... Yeah. You want to talk about some low gears, is 15 and a 4.
This was a log truck, and then the guy that had it last, before I bought it from Kenny Nelson. He bought it from a guy named Kenny Woolridge, I think was the guy's name. They're all passed away by now. I talked to Kenny Woolridge, who Kenny Nelson bought it from, and they used to haul logs with it. That's kind of the story. And then it hauled chips. And then Kenny Nelson bought it. It sat at his place forever. I don't think it's been on the road for 30 or 35 years probably.
The Moss would agree with you.
He drove it here. That's the scary part.
They drove this here?
I drove this truck.
You drove this here?
I drove this truck here from Kenny Nelson's yard, which is a mile away. I drove it here, and then we tore it apart.
Well, you want to ride in it while I tow it to your shop?
No,
just complete the whole circle?
At least it has windshields in it, because we've drove trucks here from Terry Staffix that didn't have windshields in them. So yeah, it's got, the thing is, the frame's straight. Where's the rear end?
Yeah, as we can see clearly, since there's nothing else attached to it.
Straight. It's got a KT in it. The problem is, Rick said now it needs a fuel pump because somebody's has took the fuel pump off of it. So that's going to be an issue.
Yeah, because that's what this should be attached to.
I think they're hard to find for these KTs. So that's. I've got the original bow tie visor somewhere in my garage for it. I've got the doors somewhere. I got
how long
somewhere.
How long until you can use this again?
I don't know. 20 years.
Another 20?
Let's see, I'll be six. I'll probably be in my 60s, before this. I'd be better off to go buy one done than.
Well, duh.
But what fun would that be, right?
Yeah.
There'd be no story.
The story would be, look, we're driving the truck down the road.
Oh man. Yeah. Yeah, this is.
Is this the cab corner here?
Yeah.
That's this corner?
Yeah, that we had new. Yeah, I mean we were trying, Casey. This is new. It's been formed, right? It just didn't make it to this section. I mean, it's ready for paint.
Yeah, it's just throw that corner back on. Just John, make it happen, John. I don't know what you're waiting for.
Yeah, just
A windshield and a little paint?
Yeah.
yeah, ready to go. Just a little wiring here, no big deal. A few air lines.
And like
doors on it.
all of this.
Just all you gotta do is just put a low air leaf suspension on it. It's ready to go.
It's got the airlines here for it. Look.
Yeah.
They're ready to tie right back in.
You know, it's got a half-ass sleeve in it.
Yeah.
Really, kind of. Yeah.
The sleeve is
This is
sectioned.
This is bringing back some memories here. Hey, I did.
Are you remembering why you left it here for 20 years?
I'm wondering what the fuck I was thinking. Hey, we got the air tanks in the frame. They're not, typically they're, down low. So we got those. Those are tucked.
Then you have that show look with that nice clean underneath there. Just ready to go to the show. Hey, is the show still happening this fall?
Yeah, so September 21st, and this will not be ready.
Mine will be there.
Maybe we should just do a giveaway. Maybe we should just raffle this thing. I'll try to be money ahead.
As is.
As is giveaway. Your project right here.
No. You need to have this at that show. Even if it still looks like this, just that way.
You're gonna take it down to.
I'll tow it up there.
Well, I think you're gonna have to take it to someone else's shop. I don't think we're gonna get time.
No, we need to take this to the show, at your show. That way they see it like this, and then one day it will be at a show done.
Got it. Yeah, so we'll take it like this. But
yeah, I'll tow it up there.
You'll just tow it up there.
We'll leave it hooked to the back of my truck.
Should we wash it?
No.
Clean it up? Okay.
Well, you should work on it until then, and then it goes in whatever state it's in.
Whatever state it's in, and then we bring it back.
And then the next year you take it again.
All right. Well,
that's a sweet international cab over right there.
That thing's clean.
Yeah. It looks way better than this.
Hey, don't be promoting other people's shit on here. Especially not international. I mean, we're all Peterbilt here.
Yeah, and it's about to get drug around by a Western Star.
With the price of new trucks, we need a Peterbilt sponsorship.
Yeah. Well, your Peterbilt's about to get towed by a Western Star, which is basically a Freightliner, so...
Oh. Yeah.
It comes with some aluminum welding wire to put it back together.
Hey, it's got farm plates.
Oh, so yeah, you're
That's all
good.
That matters. We're good to go.
You can run it however you want.
Yeah, we're ready. It's
got the louvered grill.
Got the louvers.
Oh, it's even got the little actuator for them.
Oh yeah.
Most of them are fake.
And missing everything to make everything work.
There's a scrap bin right there if you want to make your life easy.
I was wondering why Tristan was throwing everything in the back of the pickup. I thought they were going to throw everything in the scrap bin.
I can just pick it up with the boom and set it right over.
Throw it all in the scrap bin. Save yourself some time.
Jesse, your truck has barnacles.
No, it's just accents.
Accents.
So this is pretty cool because I didn't realize the other day that this just it slips on.
Yeah.
And then when I saw you do the video that you took it off.
Yep.
I was like,
yeah, detachable. So I still have the fifth wheel. I can still pull the low bed, the flat bed, all the other stuff.
Badass.
Well, and it's all they have the simpler models that are just the underreach and the toe for far cheaper.
I saw one just go by.
So for like someone like you who's got a fleet of trucks,
Fleet of Peterbilts.
a fleet of Peterbilts that need towed all the time, they have the much simpler, much cheaper model that is a towing unit. It's not a full recovery setup like this, but it can tow.
I'm just gonna stick to having other people do it.
I'm okay with that since I'm the other people.
That's pretty sweet. Look at all these little gadgets.
I love me some gadgets.
Does that work good? Slick. Pretty slick. Yeah, does it hook up itself, huh?
I mean,
Like magnet?
if I ram into this thing hard enough, it might. Well, you want gadgets? We can get gadgets. We're going to...
Just one?
Yeah, if you loop it around that frame rail, and then we'll shackle it back to itself. If it'll reach. Oh yeah, it'll reach. That's fine. Because this shackle will go right here. And then we can grab it right from the middle with that hook. It's not like this thing weighs much. That'd be fine, this will pull it tight. So what I will do, I'll strap that drive line up before we lift it. That way we don't have to lift the drive line to put the strap on it. Actually, even better. We'll throw this on there. Yep. And then this will go.
That's fancy.
Cable seals, same thing you guys use on the containers,
Yep.
just a bigger version. And then it can stay right there. And then I'm going to chain sling this, so we'll flip these. And these flip around, and now we can chain sling. We're on blue. Perfect. So we are going to go hook, drop right against there, and then I think I wanted to sit down in there a little more. There,
Look at that.
it's hooked up.
There you go.
Yep,
You get the tires straight.
tires are straight and chain straight. But it's got to ratchet strap that hood in place. Put our boom back in. Oh. Done with that. I'll take that. And that go here. And then I'm gonna put another wrap on this since there's no weight back here to hold it from bouncing.
Yeah.
If you open this box on the other side, there's a bunch of ratchet straps, like longer ratchet straps. You want to figure out how to tie that hood, and I'll do this. I want to do this. I just don't want that to bounce is what I'm worried about.
Talking about these ones, right?
Yep. Will that hold down? It will. There's just not as much frame here as I would like to like sit in those, so normally I wouldn't do this, but we can't mess up the classic. That'll just be an extra little bit of safety. I don't think it's necessary. If I did, I wouldn't hook it like this, but it won't hurt. Have to tie those up. See, I've got chains choked around the knuckle on each side crossways to tie this front end straight. Just gotta make sure this hood stays here.
We have farm plates, so we're good to go.
Farm plates, we can do whatever we want. Now, here's my dilemma though. Do I want to put safety chains on this, or do I want this, if something goes wrong, to just completely leave?
Well, be gone. We don't know what happened.
No, I've never seen this truck before. We're going to delete all of this.
It's orange, so we actually have nothing attached to it.
Exactly.
No one would have to go in the snow.
Nope.
At this point, there's no mark on it.
No. Oh, we've got safety chains on. We've got it tied down more than we probably need to. This is all tied straight. Hood's strapped on. We have a light bar. Yeah. All right, we are ready to pull it out of the blackberries at this yard and go stick it in the blackberries at your yard.
Yeah, I'm curious what we're gonna do at my place because there's like no room.
Huh?
We're gonna find a spot.
Oh, I'll drop it. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, you're just gonna pull in and unhook
That
it.
sounds like a you problem.
Yeah,
Okay, let's get this this friggin' mess down the road. Hopefully it all comes with us. And back over to Jesse's place.
I think you had the easier chore than that.
Yeah, I would much rather bring this over than all that stuff over. I can tell you though, what I thought was straight when I was laying underneath the truck tightening chains is not straight.
How did it tow?
Oh, I was like a foot into the other lane. But I think all the parts.
Some farmer shit right here.
Yeah. I think all the parts I left with made it.
Okay.
I don't know about them. They're
I like your ratchet strap.
So should we put it straight into the shop because we're gonna get working on it right away, like ready to go?
Yeah, the parts are right on.
Yeah.
Right above the top there.
Just throw them down on top of it.
At all the other.
Your project row. Hey, I know how I can make you some room here. I'll just pull that step deck out and we can put this where the step deck was, and I'll just take it back to my house.
It's out back.
Where?
Between barn 3 and 2.
Well, that just is another. So we have to remove something else. So yes, you can take the step deck. How are you gonna take it?
Just like that.
Are you gonna do that?
No.
You're not?
Not right now.
Oh, I thought.
I'll need it eventually, but.
Don't give me ideas.
Okay.
I wanted to see you tow it like that.
Oh, that's how you tow trailers. I chain sling them like that. Yeah. I'll grab any one of these right now.
I thought you. Why don't you take it now?
I'll be back over before then.
Okay.
All right. Oh, this is where it's going to live for the next 20 years. Hopefully not, but yeah. Just didn't want to make sure I didn't push it off the edge into the field. But that should be good. So I got to get my straps back, lights back, get this thing set down. Okay, got light bar. See, Jesse's leaving. He said he wanted to stay and help, but apparently his pickup was out of diesel this morning, or low on diesel. So he took his wife's car instead. And apparently that was not an approved decision. So now he's got to go back home and give his wife her car back, and then go get some diesel in his truck. Okay. What in the farmer is going on here? Tristan's got some tricks going on. What did he do? Oh, I see. Do I see? I do. No, I don't. What kind of Chinese finger trap did he make? Oh, I got it. Haha. Yeah, you can do that. Okay, we're gonna bring our boom back out. It's handy having like competent people as the customer to help, because like I know he can do whatever and he's probably gonna do it better than I will. Normally I don't let customers help, but there's exceptions. I knew it was going to do that. You got both those out of there? Yep. Okay. You just set those up by the fuel tank. I could also, you know, like lower it down so you have to reach so high.
Like, that'd be nice.
How about that? Oh, too far. Perfect, thank you. Okay, we got Jesse's prized possession unloaded. I helped Tristan unload all the parts and pieces for it. But before we leave Junction City, there is one more stop we got to make. Stop by Bounds Coffee Company to get us some refreshments for the drive home. Now, I'm not much of a coffee drinker, like, at all, but they got hot chocolate, milkshake, breakfast sandwiches, smoothies, all that stuff. And since it's cold outside, I'm getting a hot chocolate. And since I'm really hot because I've been working kind of hard, I'm getting a milkshake too to cool me down. And I'm also getting a breakfast sandwich because I'm hungry. So if you're in the Junction City area going up and down 99, Bounds Coffee. They even got truck parking if you don't have like a very big truck. So we got our breakfast sandwich. We got our hot chocolate over here cooling down a little. And check out this milkshake. Even got the chocolate syrup in there. So good. Okay, we're out of here.